Oh gosh, that's a tough question. I don't know that there's one piece that I'm more excited for than the others. Um, I love the program because it's just such an eclectic mix. I love that we get to do a Monteverdi madrigal, and then at the same time we get to do a vocal jazz piece. We get to do a piece from the Creation, and we also get to explore a Spanish chant for killing a snake. There's just so many different things on the program, and I think that my favorite thing about the program is that moving from one thing to the next, it just takes you in an entirely different direction musically. I guess one of the things that the audience could watch for here is the way the program arcs from its beginning to its end. So the theme of the program, of course, is Make Our Garden Grow. So all of the pieces have something to do with nature or a garden, or in some cases, evening in a garden. And we start out with a piece from the Creation, Haydn's Creation. And from there, we move through several other pieces that in lots of different languages and styles that explore flowers and gardens and nature. And then we move to a set that takes us through evening. We have a song about the setting of the sun, and then about specters that move in the evening, and then about escaping to the garden at night. And then we have a song about sunrise, and then that takes us into the last portion of our program, where we have the day, and then we finally close with Make Our Garden Grow. So I'd encourage them to watch for that arc in the programming, and also just for the way that we progress from one piece to another. So there's 14 different pieces on this concert, but we're not setting them up to be piece, applause, piece, applause, piece, applause. Instead, we've broken it into 5 sets where we move smoothly from one piece to the next, sometimes without any break, sometimes with just a short pause. And I think that it will be an interesting experience for the audience hearing these pieces as a set as opposed to as individual little musical moments, because I think that they sort of frame and enlighten one another as they happen in that progression. Well, I guess I don't know if I have one particular moment that stands out. I just really enjoy working with all the singers that we have in this group. First of all, they're really fantastic musicians, so it means that we're able to pretty quickly read through new pieces of music and get right to making music on them and doing some expressive and interesting things with those pieces. I just enjoy the sort of the really wide demographic that we have here. We have people that were in the original Master Singers or very close to it decades ago, and we do a thing at some of our rehearsals where people write down characteristics about themselves, and then we read them, and they stand up if they share the characteristic. And one of the characteristics was, I'm 22 years old or older. And we discovered that not all of our members are even that old. We have members that are only 20, 21 years old, all the way up to members who've been with the group for decades and everything in between. We have people from all different professions and walks of life. And it's just fun to see people from so many different generations and so many different professions that share a common interest and love come together and laugh together and enjoy making music together. I think that's my favorite part. I think that it's important for them to know that this is a group that has a history here in Milwaukee. Even though this is my first year with the group and I'm really enjoying it, this group has been around for almost 50 years, and they're really a part of the community. It's a group that that has a desire to serve and be connected and support the arts in the community in addition to just making music. They want to find artistic partners, they want to partner with schools, they want to support music education. And the folks that are in the Master Singers, they share a love for music. I guess I would also want people to know that it's open to anyone to audition. This is not a group of professional musicians. It's a group of people that some of whom they teach music and they do music for their profession, but many just enjoy music, perhaps sang when they were in college and high school, and wanted to make it something that they could continue to do as a lifelong passion. So if there are people that are interested in singing with the group, we'd love to have them come audition for us. And otherwise, I hope that folks can really enjoy the really high level of music that the group makes. I hope you can join us on November 20th, the Master Singers Concert, Make Our Garden Grow. It's going to be a really fun night of an eclectic mix of choral music, things all the way from Monteverdi, all the way up to stuff that was written just a couple of years ago, and a wide variety of styles, a wide variety of languages, cultures represented, and just pieces that cover the gamut of choral music. It's a really interesting and engaging program, and the singers are doing a great job with it. I know you're going to enjoy it, and I hope that you can join us either in person or on our live stream.